DBJ's role in energy, we promote and finance investments in energy conservation, efficiency, and renewable. And our experience has been over the 5 years that we've been doing this, that despite the high cost of energy, low-cost financing that's available for persons to take it up. Certainly since 2009, we've had the Petro-Caribbean line in place, and the take-up on that was very low at that point in time. There's been a significant decline in the cost of photovoltaic panels and other energy solutions, which has created a significant opportunity. However, with all of that, we found that there was still inertia. Persons were not executing, taking advantage of it. For those businesses that did, clearly they've seen the benefits, and they've been reaping those benefits for several years. What we've done is we've added capacity building, where there are a number of other slides that I have, which I'll just outline what that involves. It involves public education and credit enhancement, which have generated the results that I highlighted at the start of the presentation. We started out with financing for energy in 2009 from the Petro-Caribbean Development Fund. The rate was 8%, very few takers from 2010, 11 coming on. Everybody was apparently quite contented paying the highlight bills. And I'll throw out a question here. How many persons believe that they're paying too much for electricity now? Everybody. How many persons know what they can do to reduce the cost of energy that they're facing? Consumption and the cost. Some persons. How many persons have done anything about it? In their homes, in their businesses? All right. Significantly smaller amount. So funding was available. The World Bank has been on board. They provided funding as well. DBJ provides funding from its own funds as well for energy. And essentially, what we've done, we've created a line at 8% for up to 10 years. It's available to all sectors, whether it's retail, whether it's trading, whether it doesn't have to be the productive sector. You could be operating a gaming shop. Once you're consuming energy, you have the opportunity to implement energy saving or renewable energy projects using DBJ funding. We also have a program where we fund energy auditors. And I'll throw out the question again. Does anybody here know what an energy auditor is? Wonderful. An energy auditor or a certified energy manager is someone who can come into your business and do an assessment of your utilization of energy and tell you what can be done to save. They'll also design an energy audit that tells you the things you need to do, the cost to do it, and how much you will save, and effectively the payback. We also provide funding for energy equipment suppliers, renewable energy equipment suppliers, energy efficiency equipment suppliers, as well as energy service companies. In addition, we have a special line of credit available again through our AFIs, allowing householders to access up to 2 million Jamaican dollars at 9.5% for up to 8 years. Sorry, that should read 8 years. In terms of promoting, because I mentioned that capacity building and public education was the critical driver in moving the program forward. We have a lot of public education, training and workshop sessions involving several players in the industry. One, banks, helping them understand how to assess energy loans. Very, very often we bring down experts from Chile or the US. The World Bank has provided personnel who have had training sessions guiding bankers as to how to understand the benefits of an energy project, and that it's really a project that involves saving. It's not necessarily a revenue generation project. How do you incorporate that into an assessment of a client that comes to you? We have workshops involving businesses, whether it's the Hairdressers Association, the JMA, the JC, Chamber of Commerce, PSOJ. We've been having workshops for the last 3 years, sensitizing them, putting them together with auditors, putting them together with engineers, the suppliers. And we've seen increased interest in getting on board the program. We also have a program funded by the IDB where a curriculum was developed, as I mentioned, for the training of certified energy managers or auditors. And I believe to date there are about 26 certified energy auditors who are able to assist in a business. So this is really just a rundown of the various, I see I have 2 minutes remaining, a rundown of the various supporting programs that have been put in place. The IDB is on board, Fundación Chile, the European Union has a program with the government of Jamaica. CHENACT, which is a program for small hotels or hotels with less than 400 rooms. That program is coming on stream to help them reduce their energy costs as well. Now, all of this activity that is taking place is not just to make loans from the DBJ's perspective. We're certainly in the business of promoting development and increasing business competitiveness. The spin-off from all of this is that the savings that are generated between that 43 cents US per kilowatt to possibly in the 20s. Our trading partners have a cost of energy as low as 15 and below. There's a whole economy, and this is where green biz comes in. Green businesses, the opportunity for persons. So the opportunities for consumers of energy to save, householders, government, businesses. Service providers, there's a whole industry that has grown over the last few years from the savings achieved from energy savings, involving the certified energy managers and auditors, energy equipment suppliers, energy service companies, which is actually a company that will come into your business and guarantee you savings on your light bill. So they'll come in and guarantee you those savings. If you don't make any savings, you don't pay them. But if you do make savings, they're guaranteeing it because of their expertise, and you will share that savings with them. So that's an industry that is emerging. Electricians, technicians, installation technicians, bankers certainly have made an industry from it. There are lots of ads about energy financing that's available, and this is all based on the savings from that industry. Training, certainly I saw an ad recently from Vector Technology Institute. They have training programs now for photovoltaic technicians. So that's a brand new area that has come on board. And certainly new businesses have an opportunity in energy generation, supply, and cogeneration. So the considerations really are that the high cost of energy at over 40 cents US per kilowatt hour yields attractive returns in all areas. Access to the grid, the net billing that's on stream now, and power wheeling, which is coming on stream, creates opportunities as well. Funding for energy auditors, I just want to touch on these 2 points. DBJ provides grants, and I said grants, of up to 200,000 Jamaican dollars towards the cost of energy audits. So any small or medium-sized business can access a grant from the DBJ. We found that persons were not willing to take the plunge, even to have the audit done, despite the significant savings. And as a result, we put this grant in place. Credit enhancement facility. The DBJ also provides partial loan guarantees of 10 million Jamaican dollars for banks to support loans to SME projects generally. In the case of regular loans, it's up to 50% of the value of the loan. For energy loans, it's up to 80% of the value of the loan. Why is it 80% for energy loans? Because the banks have a challenge accepting the energy equipment very often as collateral. So we're encouraging and stimulating the industry by providing guarantees for these. In terms of the results achieved to date, since 2009, the DBJ has approved over 994 million in energy loans to 92 projects. Of that total, 693 was in the last 12 months. All have incorporated energy efficiency solutions, renewable energy, solar, PV panels, biodigesters, wind turbines, and it is an exhaustive list of sectors. And given that my time is up, I'll just end it right here. which is essentially where I started, that there's a significant opportunity at this point for energy, opportunities in energy. Green biz is the buzzword. Now, the little logo that you're seeing there is actually the IDB program that was funded, which DBJ is a part of, the public education program. You can go on our website. A case study here that I didn't mention, but it's here nevertheless. We've funded 33 poultry farmers under the Jamaica Broilers program, where they have been able to produce up to 80% of their energy. And a number of installers and other persons have been able to provide services to them in this area. And I'll just wrap up on that note. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.